Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead tarot scope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Your key to the week this week is your card. You have the Temperance card energy. Temperance is yours, right? This is the energy that you exude. It's the card that represents you in the major arcana, and more importantly, this week, and so this card as well, is very much about alignment. It's about how you match your inner and outer world vibrations in order to produce the results that you want. For a lot of you, this could be a powerful week of manifestation. This could be where you kind of something just clicks with you and you're like, yes, this is my path forward. This is what I need to adjust. This is what I need to welcome in. This is the energy that I need to tap more into. What I also like about this as well is this week it suggests that on your external level, you're going to start to connect to the people and things that are going to amplify your vibration and get you out there in some way, shape or form. I love this. Now, slight warning, because it is the Temperance card. Temperance is not adverse to drama. So this week, find ways and people that keep your vibe high, right? When you see things kind of brewing in the periphery, and Sagittarians are very good at this. Like, you guys tend to, and maybe it's that whole idea because you are a centaur, right? And horses are really good at this stuff. You know, they sense the things through the vibration, right? And maybe this is one of the reasons, like, I've noticed this about Sagittarians. You guys, like, you can see stuff going on over there and you're like, I'm not getting involved yet. And then, you know, when it really gets to a ruckus, you'll jump in, usually to save somebody. But this week, all the stuff that you require to elevate you, your vibe, to start getting things to manifest for you is all showing up. That stuff that's happening over here that you can see, be mindful of what you get yourself involved with this week and who. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. For your actions and options, you've got the Moon card, right? So you are treading memory lane in some way, right? A lot of you are taking steps backward. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Remember, we have just come out of a Mercury retrograde, so it kind of makes sense. Because it's the Moon card though, and it's coupled with your own, for a lot of you, this could be that you are maybe getting back to a time or a space where you were already in that high vibe. So for a lot of you, you could be reconnecting with some aspect of yourself. The options that are available to you are about taking steps or journeys into your past in some way, but from an elevated position of understanding. All right, this is where life starts to get really interesting. For your communications and conversations, you got the Two of Wands. This is you mixing and mingling with power players. This is you connecting with people that are on your level, on your wave of existence, people that can really help you. And this is the thing, like, lots of people say with the Two of Wands, like, oh, this is about making decisions, and there's no wrong or right way to read tarot. But for me, this is a card of action. This is a card of let's get into it. Let's make something happen. You've got this with your card of Temperance, where what you need and who you need are starting to, like, you know, those vibes are starting to match up. This is connecting you to people, places and situations of affluence. This is potentially bringing old lucrative opportunities or people back into your life in some way. It's also advancement that shows up, and conversations that you're having this week lead to potentially very lucrative. Sorry, this Mercury retrograde has literally, I've been forgetting words mid-sentence. Ball ache. Right, this is you having conversations and connections with people that really help you get into, you know, potentially very lucrative situations. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this is a strong start. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, bam, I'm here, I'm in the door, I'm in the learning seat, I am making this happen. And you're doing this with all of your past prior knowledge of the things that may have tripped you up, that might have got in the way. potentially as well more aware of yourself and where you fit in within your industry, your subject of study, etc. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, love this, right? If there are opportunities to talk with management, if there are opportunities to offer your ideas up this week, do it and give those things freely. Don't think like in the back of your, well, I don't want to tell them this because then they'll make all this money off of it. The way that you want to play this is, yeah, this is just one of my ideas. I've actually got tons of them. I'll give you this one. You want more? Give me the promotion. Give me the pay rise. If you get a chance to rub shoulders with some of the bigwigs this week, rub and rub hard. Not like actually, because, you know, boundaries, people, boundaries. Just sometimes think about the stuff that I say because the filter, I wish I had it. I really do sometimes. When it comes to your, those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, or people that work for themselves, again, this is potentially connections with, and for some of you, it looks like this is something that you really have either prayed for, worked towards, or tried to manifest for a long time. You're connecting with the right people. It's like you're aligning with the right path. You're coming into the right spaces and places that are really going to amplify your voice. Love it. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, I think this is you doing the whole matriarch, patriarch, vatriarch thing where it's like, no, you know what? We've had this for long enough and I'm done with it. Therefore, we're all done with it. It's like you're putting your foot down in a really powerful, or your hoof down in a really powerful way. For your love and relations, you've got the Page of Swords. Okay. So for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, it looks like you're working over some sort of paperwork or documentation at the moment, and it's something that seems to have taken its sweet time to get up and running. What this also tells me is for a select few of you, you and your partner are not separated, but it's like one of you's either on the road or away from home this week. It's not a bad thing. You know, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder and all of that. For those of you that are single, I mean, to say that potentially, you know, you could be aligning with somebody that moves in those affluent circles, maybe somebody that has money, maybe somebody that is potentially someone that you already know or has been in your orbit for some time. That's really interesting. Because Virgo had a similar message to this, and I wonder, for those Virgos and Sagittarians out there, if some of you are forming connections this week. For your money and materials, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Right, whatever's showing up in terms of your opportunities this week, this is long money, all right? You've got several types of money: old money, new money, you know, short money, quick money. This is you making some move, some power player move. This, if you saw your monthly reading, you know, right? This is you making a move this week that will cement your financial future in some way, shape or form. And you're doing this, it's whatever you're doing, it's a long money move. It may not pay out, it may not pay out all of it right now here in this week, but rest assured, whatever you initiate this week, it's going to bring good resources over a period of time. For those of you, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is your knees, all right? So you've got to look after those. When it comes to your home and environment, again, double up, especially for those of you that are partnered. One of you's away from home this week. It's only a short trip. It doesn't look to be long, but it will be one of those moments where it's like, my person. It was like, I kind of wish they were here. For those of you that are single, it will be on your travels that you connect with this person, but it's because of the Moon card. There's something about this that suggests this is either a person that you know, and it might not be that you know them like intimately or you've, you know, really close or whatever. It might literally just be somebody that you've seen or met in passing, you know, at different events, maybe at a, you know, friends' social gathering or whatever, and you never really think about it. Only this time, when you connect, there's something different, all right? And it's a meeting of minds. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. It looks like you will. Have a fantastic week. Take care, and I'll see you soon.